Alright, cool. I was slightly worried about that. Alright, nice. We're good? Twitch looking good? I'm gonna go check. Is my voice looking good? You know what's not looking fucking good? Celeste audio. God damn it. This game has given me enough fucking issues. Where is my Celeste audio? It's down here? Why is it all the way down here? Switch back and forth? Am I gonna have to restart this fucking game? I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna restart. Alright, well, let me check and make sure at the very least my voice is sounding good, and then I can get to technical difficulties. Where the flip is Twitch on my phone? There it is. Dismiss, open, stream manager. Are we sounding, are we? All right, well, that's good enough, I guess. Now time to figure out why Celeste doesn't sound like Celeste. Explore EXE. No, I don't. What the fuck? In this economy? I know, it's crazy. I have to restart Celeste, though. I kid you not, this stream was supposed to start almost, like over an hour ago was when I had intended to start this stream. But you see, the Olympus launcher corrupted, and the files, the files corrupted on the Olympus launcher when I tried to update it earlier, and I had to spend, God, it was a solid 30 to 45 minutes trying to debug that, and then eventually just deleting the entire thing, all of the local files, and reinstalling Olympus. And even after that, I still had this issue trying to start Olympus where it was just like, this file you're trying to access is still being used by some thread that's trying to delete it. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Fortunately, that one was fixed by just a computer restart, but needless to say, I did not have a good time. Please, Celeste Audio, I beg of you. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. I actually can't do this. Yeah, no, that's what I figured. So finally, I got that figured out, and now I just gotta figure out. All right, so we're gonna remove Celeste Audio, and we're gonna try and re-add Celeste Audio, add existing Celeste Audio, and OBS is still not picking it up. Brilliant. Oh, there it is! Finally! Okay. Jeez. So that's been my afternoon trying to figure that out. And then I had after the Celeste issue, I had a completely justified crash out about Microsoft OneDrive. After which I completely purged the application from my computer because I got so irritated with it. Tell me why Microsoft OneDrive is a software application sanctified by Microsoft itself that acts like it's fucking malware. I swear. I got this goddamn notification from OneDrive like immediately after I fixed the Celeste stuff. And it was just like, "Oh, you've gone way over your data allowance for Microsoft OneDrive. In just one short month, we're gonna have to start deleting your files." Huh? What? No, okay. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and assume they're just talking about the files that were being mirrored between, because I don't use OneDrive, Orca. That's the thing. It is automatically installed on Windows machines when you build them now. And unless you're really careful about how you set up your file structure, Microsoft will just put your shit in OneDrive by default. Like Windows will. Like regardless of whether you or not you ask it to, if you're not very careful, I know it is and it's on my device, but it's not being used. Kudos to you. I'm not sure how you pulled that off. Because my computer came with it. Not even came with it, because I built my own computer. When I activated Windows on my computer, it automatically installed Microsoft OneDrive and set it up like that. And so I've been getting pissed off with it more and more lately. And I finally, at that, I was just like, I'm done with this shit. And I unlinked my computer from OneDrive. So, that's what I thought I was doing, Orca. I thought I was doing that. That's usually how I do things. But whatever. Didn't work this time. Anyways, I think my crash out over Microsoft OneDrive was completely justified. And it's no longer on my computer anymore. So, thank goodness for that. I think most of what it was doing was just backing up my desktop. And so now a bunch of files that are on my desktop are just like, they're just not being backed up over there anymore because I unlinked it. I don't even like OneNote that much. Yeah. I love it when Windows like actually just makes things worse. Like just full on 100% makes things worse. I was also like mildly freaking worried about whether or not YouTube streaming was gonna work today, because they completely fucking changed the layout and verbiage of the go live like page for YouTube. And I looked through it and I was like, okay, I think this is still doing exactly what it used to. But they changed how they were labeling things, and they completely reorganized the entire thing. And I don't even like it. I don't even think it's an improvement. Verbiage, not wordage. Verbiage. I promise that's a real word. I promise. I'm gonna look it up, because now I'm worried. Yeah, if you look it up on Google, it's the US English definition of it. Looks like there's two different definitions of it. I'm using the second one that seems to be specific to US English. The way in which something is expressed, wording or diction is basically a synonym. I know that's how that's spelled. Is that how it's pronounced? Maybe that is how it's pronounced. Are you sure? Verbiage? Verbiage. Are we sure? Alright, fine. No, okay, Merriam-Webster lists what I just said as an alternate pronunciation. So I don't think it's only verbiage. The Merriam-Webster dictionary lists what I said as an alternative pronunciation. Oh, it's just spelt weirdly. Yeah. Okay. Whew. All right, we figured it out. Yeah, technically both work. I've always heard it said verbiage. Conch and conch. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. I will say, I will say that at this point, because of the file kerfuffle, I have substantially less time than I was hoping to stream Celeste. So this will probably end up being a slightly shorter stream. It'll probably be a little lower than... it'll probably be a little less than 3 hours instead of a bit more than 3 hours, as it usually is. So it's unfortunate, but given that, I'm going to try and expedite the process a little bit on getting everything up and running. What the fuck? Is this actually a new release by Omori? Or is this someone mooching off of Omori's fucking Spotify page again? I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but a while back some other person was basically somehow managed to link their songs to Omori's Spotify page. Omori Hollow Path? Hollow Path. Let's see. Is this legit or is this something else? What is this? There's something on Reddit. Yeah, someone just said pretty sure it's hacked. For some reason, it seems to be really fucking easy to use the Omori music credit to get your own songs out there. I don't know why and how that is, like, a thing. But it very much, it keeps happening. It fucking keeps happening. How are you suddenly seeing Spotify Omori stuff? I don't know why. I clicked. I was trying to click on something and I ended up on Spotify. I ended up pulling up Spotify. And that's all I need for downloaded OSTs. Speaking of Silksong, I gotta put my no Silksong discussion please thing on YouTube and Twitch. And then I gotta go find a way to pin that real quick. Alright, while I'm pinning this, let me run through a stream schedule real quick and then we'll get things started. First thing I want to say is, for sure, I will be back on Sunday with a Persona stream. I don't think anything will get in the way of that, but I'll try and let y'all know as soon as possible if it does. Where the flip pin message? There we go. Manually unpinned or at end of stream. Nice. I will be done probably not by end of year, but it'll probably be the first or second stream of the new year that I'll be done with Persona 3. Okay, there we go. Got it up on YouTube as well. So yes, Persona will be, Persona 3 stream on Sunday. We will probably be finishing all of the remaining social links on Sunday, I think. I'm gonna start with some Reaper farming, and then we'll try and finish the rest of the social links. That would be a shame. Well, hopefully. But yeah, we have that one. We probably, after that, have a solid stream or two left of grinding and just finishing up miscellaneous tasks in Tartarus. And then there'll be one finale stream. So at minimum 3, but which would, if it's only 3 left, I could still finish it by end of year. But I think it's more likely going to end up being 4 or 5 remaining, just given current trajectory and how freaking long it seems to take to grind up party members. Yeah. That is unfortunate, Orca, but I understand. I'm glad you can make it when you can. Which actually brings me to something else. Celeste streams. God, it's been a while. It's taken me a while to get this stream started. Let me try and do this faster. Next week we are still going to try and do D&D, but because our good friend Kane has prior commitments on Tuesdays now, some of the time we're gonna have to move D&D to Thursday instead. So it's gonna be another deal where it's like either Tuesday or Thursday for Celeste and D&D, but it's gonna depend on when the Empire's Gang is available. That being said, going forward with Celeste streams, there has been enough interest, I think, in me doing earlier Celeste streams that I am going to attempt to have Celeste streams be in the afternoon for me going forward. Now, I'm just about to start with this is my first day of winter break. So, I finished my semester yesterday. This is my first day of winter break. And so obviously that makes it easier right now, but even next semester, I was finally able to consolidate my school schedule onto like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type thing, which means that provided I don't end up having like ridiculous quantities of work due one day or the other, I will probably be able to stream Celeste in the afternoons, even going into next year. I'm gonna try it. It's not necessarily gonna work. No promises, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to pull something like that off. And hello, Death. Welcome, welcome. But that is all I have to say about scheduling and ranting about technology. And we don't have a ton of time to actually play the game at this point, so let's hurry on over and get that started. Come on. Whew, there we go. I was worried. I have been worried about Celeste. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, actually. I finished my semester yesterday. That always feels real great. I did literally nothing this morning. Like, so much fucking nothing. I think we're close to the end, Orca? I think we're close to the end. It's this room. I got to the fake out ending, and I just don't know how much is gonna be left after it. This is some fucking Amori ass music. Like, let's be so for real. Some of the most Amori ass music I've ever heard. I don't remember the solution. I couldn't fucking figure it out. I mean, I feel like the obvious thing is that we need to get this up there. But I must confess to not really knowing how to do that. Like, I can't even figure out how to get this thing here out. Could I do... I think it's an awful routing room, to be completely frank. If I were to hazard a guess. Seems like everyone, including me. Oh, nice! You're done as well? Yeah, I don't have all of my final scores yet, so it's hard for me to feel like it's truly over. I'm gonna be honest, Orca, I feel like just about every level in this, every room in this level has had pretty challenging routing. That might just be me, but... Yeah, yet. How do we get anywhere? No, not like that. Maybe we actually, like, normal super off of this thing and just get up here. So, okay, my big issue is figuring out how to take... Because, like, okay. I feel like very obviously, like, just backing into it. I was in the same situation with my semantics class, Death. I needed, like... I think I needed, like, a 55 on that final to keep an A. So I think... I don't fucking know. I actually don't know. Okay. Right. That is a tough call. That is a tough call, Orca. I'm gonna say at least let me get through this room, and then I'll decide if I want to know or not. So I know I need to make it over there. I think for now I'll be alright without hints, but oh shit. Shit. God, this is fucking weird. I'm just guessing. Like, truly guessing on where to go. Oh, yeah, gotcha, okay. Well, I would hazard to guess that I will probably still end up over your playtime, but at least I'm not doing, like, as, like, historically fucking horrendous on this as I tend to. Okay. So now what? So now what? Like oh, I think I just need to get that whole thing to drop, don't I? You gotta climb back up. Fuck. You know? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of was. So we can get that one to fall, maybe? I don't know. Probably kind of, I don't... Maybe, I don't know. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, then maybe if I, like, go through that right there. Huh. What a weird ass fucking room. Could I maybe fall over there? Oh, joy. I could also do like a hyper off of that block right there, which then might give me more room over there. Or should I do... then that... Which platforms need to fall first? That's the problem. I don't know. I truly do not know which ones actually need to fall. I actually, Orca, haven't minded the difficulty too much. This level is difficult in a way. This level has been difficult in a way that I don't dislike it too much. I will say, just about every room in this level, I have been unsure if I am doing the correct thing until I literally finish the room. If we do something like this, can I... Okay, yeah, that will let me still have that, which I then need to... Right, yeah. Okay, I'm starting to remember how like the general purpose of the routing in this room. So if we drop that, I can bring that down, which is nice. Maybe I could keep... Aw, shit. Retry. Okay. So then, if we go up like this, and then... I didn't want to get on top of it. I wanted to do something different there. If we do this, and then this, and then do a wall bounce off of there. Yeah, I found the Easter egg. Vanish. Nifty. I forgot the fucking blocks in this level did that. No! I didn't want to go up. Why am I struggling? Why am I struggling? There we go. That gets us up here, which is good. Maybe it would have been better to, like, do something like that. Okay. That lets us get up here. Which I think maybe if we do, like, a super type thing off of that. Gonna go get warm tea. Nice, Orca. Nice. Enjoy your tea. I'll see you back in just a moment. Ah, fuck. Okay. This'll do the trick. And then... Yeah, okay. If I do the super right, I should be able to do that without bonking. Or, in this case, dying to spikes. Okay. Nice. Then, like that. Fuck. Okay. I kind of maybe... I think a lot I should be saving the tops of as many blocks as possible. Which is why I'm trying to get that. Trying not to trigger that one. Ooh, I might still need the top of that one, but... Okay, well, I did the thing I was trying to, but I kind of fucked up after that. If we do that, then maybe we can get up there, which might let us do that? Like, jump off of that? I don't know, we'll see. Because then we need to do that again as well. Well, I actually have been paying attention to that. Because I think we drop this one down here, which will give us something to grab onto at the bottom. And then I can start sort of climbing up this left side. Like, I should be able to get up there. And if I keep the left and side of that... then I'll have some room. The issue is where to go after that, I feel. It might be an issue of I need to eventually drop this block down. That way I can get over there, I think. Which will let me climb up to, like, that block, maybe. But that would mean I'd need to keep that block. Good. Like, I kind of want, I don't know, I kind of want, but then we also might need to keep that for other things. So maybe the play is to, like, wall bounce up to there? I don't know. So that will cause that to fall. I don't know. I have kind of an idea. I have an idea that I will try and then modify if I need to. And I fucked it up immediately, but... Good lord, the routing is ass here. Okay. Fuck. But that only works if we do that. So we get that. That brings us up to here. Which should be able to get us up to there. But from there, I'm not 100% sure where we go. And also, like... Oh, that'll go away entirely. So we probably... Oh! Well, that changes things. So that means we need that block right there. Like, absolute necessity. Need that block to stay. To stay viable. So, in that case, we do something like this, and then I kind of want to then go through there, launch over, and then maybe use the other side of that to, like, springboard up to there. How's the room? I'm maybe making routing progress? I'm not quite sure. It's hard to tell with this one. And then we do this and that. And, okay. So far, I'm thinking I have... Oh, man, I didn't mean to jump on top of that, because I definitely need to keep that good. I'm just gonna try some stuff and just see what modifications I end up needing to make to the final route to make it work. That's the plan right now. Ooh, no, I did not want to do that. I wanted to basically hit that block, and then use it to wall bounce up there. Okay. Not quite. Well, actually climb far enough up, you goober. So we do that. And then feels like, oh man, I meant to do that differently. Nope, not how I wanted to do that. Okay. Over, up. And then, like that. Fuck. Okay. We may eventually need to do that anyways. To, like, get up there. But if I did get up there, where would I go from there? Maybe... Wait. Okay. I think I see a route up at the end. I'm just gonna have to... I'm gonna do this, and it's not going to be that the route that sets this up properly. But I just want to see if I can get this first part to work or not. Okay. Which lets me get up there, which was what I was hoping for. I'm gonna... Yep. Exactly, Orca. Exactly. But I don't want to actually grab there. That's the issue. So I've made it up there a few times, but the goal is not to grab there. The goal is to grabs popcorn. Yeah, we might still be in for the long haul, y'all. On this room. Oh fuck. Okay. Why am I having such a fucking hard time spacing that? Oh well. Well, we'll see. So that does that, and I still need to make sure to not flub the execution on that as well. Which gets that to that stage. So we do this, up, over, down. Feels slightly wasteful, but okay. Shit. Oh shit, what am I doing? Alright, whatever. It's cooked. It's cooked. Okay. We do that. What am I doing? So I guess the question then becomes, can I think of a way to do this without doing it like that? I suppose we could approach it from that side. So we need to, if we drop that eventually, then we would use that. But we'd need both of those still. And I kinda, I mean, maybe that? Cannot get enough height there, I don't feel. I feel like that one needs to stay up there for the climb. I feel like that needs to stay up there for the climb. Technically, we have the top of that one, though. But again, that's probably just to help get some extra height there. Then we can do that. And then from there, I feel like the only way to go would be all the way over there. But the only way to do that is if we had... Well, maybe I could make the jump still. I just don't know. Like from there all the way over to there and start just neutral jumping up. But then we'd need that to stay viable. Those are both spiked sides, though. That's the thing. So that would be fine. But then once we get up there, that's a spiked side. So if we went up through there, and then over, and then... I could see that working. So instead... Ah, fuck. Okay, we'll just... Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. We go up and... What the fuck? I don't know why that was not working with the way I wanted it to, but... What? No wall bounds! Okay. Over. So then, if we do something like that, that leaves a lot more intact. That leaves a lot more intact, which could be helpful. Which I think then we could do that, then that up there, and then that. I think that might work, if I can pull it off. So we do this, 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 that, and then I need to somehow not die there. That's a real crucial part of the puzzle. I might be able to dash downward, but then I still need to make sure that I'm actually, like, making it to where I need to go properly. I might just try downward dashing and seeing if I can make it back to where I want to be. So we do this, do that, then we go... If we can go all the way over, maybe? Oh, shit. Oops. Fuck. it all fell apart. I kept trying to grab. Okay. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Nice. Do that. Do that. Okay. That gets us back here. And now let's see if I've set this up well enough. So there will be a spike right there. Ooh. That needs to drop. But does it? Because I can't think of another way to get up there without that. So that'll get me up there, which is good. Then we have this. And if we had enough room over there, I could theoretically go there and there. But I would need that, and I would need a way to get from there to there. I don't see how you do that without this. There's like a missing bridge. It feels like there's a missing bridge between this block and that block, you know? Okay, so just to like proof of concept a little ways up here. So then we jump on here and we do this. And again, we can't go anywhere further from here, right? But, you know. Yeah. I feel like the only way is to do that. But then, to what end? Then we would kind of need that to stay alive, almost. If we did something like... But then that would drop, which maybe that's fine? Well, actually, that might be fine. But then how to get up there, I think, is my big question. Like, if not from there, from where? If I leave that block intact and I do something else. Because it does feel like I need to do that to get up there. That feels like no matter what I do, it's just gonna fall. Like, it feels like the ending has to be this block to this block to this block. Like, that's what it feels like the ending needs to be. Which means I could theoretically maybe dash, if I could dash low enough on this one and get over there. But then the question is how to, Oh, so we do need this one to stay in place, I think. So that we can maybe get from that block over to there, which would let us go up. Yeah, so we maybe do need this one to stay in place. That's goofy as shit. That might work. Yeah, but then we'd need to, like, somehow get over... What's the problem? Where the fuck am I gonna refresh my dash? maybe... Well, I'm not using that side of that yet, almost, kinda, sorta. If I could get up there, and then hit that. You could maybe do that, too. Jesus Christ. We kind of need that to stay alive, so we can't really use that the way I want to. We do need to drop that one. Like, I feel like that's a non-negotiable. And I think we do that by dashing in through that direction, but... Holy shit. I don't even know. At this point, it feels like by reverse engineering, I know what the configuration everything needs to be in for me to make it up. But we will have to do that this time. So we do kind of still need that. Can you make it across like that? I'm not sure you can. Just when would I get a dash back? Like where on here do I get my fucking dash back? Because if we then do that, then I have to have both of those two safe. Unless I did something like that, but I don't 100% know if that's possible. Let me go check if that's possible. Okay, well, first off, don't be dumb. Can we make it to the other side? We can. So in theory, I can actually save... I can actually say average Celeste gameplay. For real. In theory, I could let the spikes pop up on the top of this platform. That is something I could do. The problem, I feel like, then becomes, if not there, where else refresh dash? And I feel like that might be the linchpin of this whole room. I feel like that might do a blood sacrifice to get help from an expert. How would I do a blood sacrifice? Watch me spend the entire room, the entire stream on this level. On this room. I'm fully expecting to spend the entire rest of the stream on this level. Like that would not shock me. But I would at least like to clear more than one room. Do you have any people you're not particularly fond of? Not like in my immediate vicinity, I guess. Then we need to keep that for that. Like, I'm fairly certain. Top of this block needs to be used to jump up there. That I'm fairly certain on. Jesus, though, that might be fucking hard to do. That might be real rough. Just to even, like, have a fighting chance of getting up there. So I feel like both... Ooh. That's a good fucking point, Brain. Yeah, both sides of that. Well, Technically not. Okay, we just do it up there then, which I think means we need to go all the way up and around. And we go through the block on that side. And then we do that, and then we can make it fall by doing that. Then I think we actually want to grab that, but then we actually go up there instead. Because I think we're going to need to do, like, grab there later. On the left side of here, and on the top. And we're going to need the, like, that and that. I don't think we can use this as a dash. I think it has too many important surfaces on it. I think it's got too many. I think it has too many surfaces that are, like, super important. We do that. We wall jump up to get there. Quick neutral jump gets us up there. Yeah. Time to get loaf cans. So it appears blood sacrifice is not an option at the moment. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately not. Which would get us up there. Which seems reasonable-ish. Yeah. Seems workable. But then it's this first part. It's like I can see the vision for almost the entire room at this point, with the exception of just the beginning. Like once I get all of the pieces into place, I can see the vision. That it is in fact, unsurprisingly, that's the fucking problem. Who would have guessed? That's the fucking problem. Though I do think we have a bit more leniency than I was thinking right there. My mind is blown. Yeah. Wait. That might work. That might work. Because then we could go... it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Okay. That should be fine. Fuck. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Why do I think that's gonna work? Why the fuck do I think that's gonna work? No, you can't you can't go up there. Cause then that. Cause then fucking that. I had help with this room? Shit. Shit. Oh, God. I do not like my chances. We out here just trying shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. From 0 to 1? Please let me fucking super. Though, again, it might be slightly easier to get this from, like, an air super. I don't fucking know. I feel like the air super doesn't work here. I feel like I need the extra height to do this. That's not gonna fucking work, is it? I don't think you can get up from that. I don't think that works from that side. It wasn't working, Orca. I promise it wasn't fucking working. That might be it. That might be the trick. That might be it right there. Hold on. Okay. Question is how to go about this from here. I don't think we have as many options as I'm hoping. So I think I need to get up there. So if we can get here with a dash, which is good. Could be, but that this is the way we go on the way back. Okay. I'm gonna come take a look again. That's a good thing to have noticed, because that gives us some leeway there. But then it requires some goofier shit right there. Could just do something like that at the end. That might work. That might get us up there. I just don't know if that jump right there is going to be, like, super possible. Is there another way we could do it where we leverage that later? Is it possible with your current skill set? Fair question, actually. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. We do something like this. Okay. Now, this requires us to use this, which I don't like. I don't love that. We go like this. Ah, fuck. Just the skill set. No, I figured as much, actually, Orca, but... Okay. Okay, we do that. Do up here, over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's a start. Okay. Okay, but I think I need to actually press jump there. 50 minutes into the room. Shh. Shh. I know. I get it. Okay. Then we do that. No, fuck off. Why is it not... So then, I don't know why it doesn't let me see any higher than that. Like, I actually want to go up there, fuck you. Could I maybe, like, do a really cheeky little, like, that, and then an up left? And then, like, I guess we can try. That's like this room's motto, I swear to God. I guess we can try. Goofy ass fucking room, Jesus. Holy shit. Alright, we're up there. Sure. Though if I could wedge myself into that gap a little better, I don't know if that's possible, but if I could, I could probably do this without this top thing, which would make the end a lot easier. Okay. That was not the fucking goal. The goal was to not have that happen, and then to land in this little gap right here. Okay. I did try that, yes. I did try that Orca. That was actually literally the first thing I tried. You would be shocked. You would be shocked to learn, but that was actually the first thing I tried. Can I make it in there? Fuck. Oh, shit. Like, I'm trying to see if I can make it in there without dashing or, like, triggering the thing to fall. Alright, we'll do this the harder way. No, fuck! Alright, I just need to, like, not overdo it too much with the momentum, then. I still need some. Brain, press the jump button. No, oh, fuck. It's so finicky that, like, by the way, Death, I did see, wait, did we say 0 to 1? I commented on that message, didn't I? What am I doing? What am I doing, y'all? I can't remember if I commented on your message or that, Death, but I had something in my head, and it just didn't work. Whatever. It's okay. We do this, we do that, we jump, we go, but we don't go too fucking far. And then what we can do here is... The exact reason... No, this tall block right here, it needs to eventually fall, it just needs to not fall right away. Unless... Well... I don't, maybe. Okay. Maybe we could do it like that? Alright, let me do it the way I have been doing it and just check something. And then we can take a look-see from there. Because that might actually help. If I can get enough boost out of that. Out of one of these dream block jumps or something else. Stupid brain. Stupid brain. Come on. The old double bonk. Okay, then we go like this, then up, and then, can we make it? Can I make that all the way over there? The question is, can I take this dream block and get far enough that I can get up to this block? Like, can I get enough momentum out of that? And I don't know if the answer is yes or not. Because if the answer is yes, then I can have this block fall for earlier. Right now, what I'm trying to do is do a quick little, like, dream jump combo, like, back and forth kind of combo out of this thing, which I don't really like. Like, it's not my favorite thing in the world, and I also don't know if that's gonna work. So I mean, like, if I could do this, the other way I could maybe do this is have this block fall earlier, which means that I don't have to take this top part, probably, and then when I get over here, I just full send as far as I can get and hope that it's enough to reach that block. I just don't know if it will be. Okay. And I'll try some shit, I'll try it a few times. Oh, okay, hold up. That blows this whole thing wide open. Okay, I think that's the solution. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, you gotta fucking do it right, but... Okay, you go like this, you go like this, you go like this, then you go like that. And then you do have to... This is the part I'm worried about now. Can I make it far enough with this corner jump without triggering those spikes on top? Because I might need those later. So now it comes down to, can I make this part work? I don't think I get enough height there. I don't think I get enough height. Hello, CD. You missed some epic crash outs earlier in stream over technology. Aw, alright, that makes sense. Okay. We do this, and then... not enough. Not enough. Not enough. You really have to be locked in right there. Okay. Do this. Up and over. Do that. Then, for now, we will do it like that until I'm... I don't think I can get enough height off of this. I didn't know that. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that the first time. God, that's gonna be fucking rough. In sequence? Jesus. Jesus. A lot of new hires? Ooh. I've certainly been there before. Nice. I think I let go of left too early. Or right, sorry. I got there, but I didn't do neutral jump. Ooh. Ooh, that part's gonna be rough. How did I do it the first time? I'm glad I got the proof of concept on that movement so early, because it's actually quite fucking hard to do. And I might have given up on it and gone back to something and tried something else otherwise. Oh, fuck. Well, that's not good. No! Oh, fuck. Whatever. Yeah, the bonks on this level have been intense. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Alright, CD, thanks for dropping by. Good luck with tower. Yep. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. And you have good luck with your work. Tried to compress it, but it made the video bigger. Oh, fucking video files. Okay. Up. Oh, oh fuck. They didn't want to risk people getting sick of it. Definitely a fucking risk. Okay. Wait. No, wait, that was actually what I intended to do. Why did I just let myself die? What? That was literally what I was trying to do. Why did I fucking... Nope, I fucked up. Ugh, that is one of the hardest parts of this, like, by far. Though I expect that there's another part of this that I'm oversimplifying, and we'll have to go back and un-oversimplify later. Fuck. Good. Alright, come on. Come on, brain. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Hold on, I need to send the text real quick. Huh? Weird. This room sucks. I say that, but I don't mind it that much. As I've said, like, good lord, this level is not fucking easy, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not as upset with this level's difficulty as I could have been. It's just hard. It's not hard in, like, an irritating way, if that makes sense. There are plenty of Celeste levels that I found to be difficult in an irritating way. This one is just hard. If that makes sense. It's the gameplay? I'm curious, how so? Are you referring to the precision, just like the type of precision, the type of gameplay, just overall? Attack of the Clone, do not get me started on Attack of the Clone. I'm sorry, Attack of the Clone. I really wish I could have liked you. Fuck. See, the thing is, I know with this movement is possible. I've done it twice. So I know it's possible. The problem, the fundamental problem with that is that, it's still, that doesn't stop it from being just fucking ludicrously difficult. Why I dash through the block in the top left? No, that's a good point. Huh. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Ooh. That almost feels harder to set up. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. That might be slightly better. The intended solutions have awful flow. It is very janky. It is very janky. This room especially, like, there is just, it is, like, almost impenetrable. Like, it's so... It was a daunting task just, like, starting. Fuck. It feels like it's gaslighting you. Oh, that was close. Ah, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. This fuck-ass level. I don't know. Nope, you can't do that. Cannot fucking do that. Like, I know it's possible. I've done it twice, even. But considering how many times I've attempted it, twice is not good. Not good. Especially, like, that's the thing. I feel like I'm spending all this time, like, doing all this really hard movement. And then I'm like, ooh, this could be the intended way. I don't fucking know if it is. Could be. In theory. Oh my god. That is awful. How much more time do I have? God, I hope this is the final room. I really hope this is the final room. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jesus. Do you want to know if what you're doing is the intended solution? Do I? I'm not sure. Okay, there it is. Oh, I tapped too fast. Yeah, that would be fucking funny. That would be real fucking funny, Orca. It is interesting, because I got mixed signals over whether or not this was the final room at the end of last stream. Like, I got... You know how fucking Celeste players are. Celeste players can be somewhat evasive in their answers some of the time. Oh god, okay. I gotta be faster in moving right there. That sucks. I'm evasive because it's content for me. Yeah, that's fair. You know what would be funny? Is if this level still ends up having less playtime than Attack of the Clone. Why are I dashing completely through the top platform? That's a good ass fucking question. Would that work? I think that would work. Maybe. Fuck, I hate this. I hate this dash so much. Oh, god. I mean, okay, to be fair on this one, Orca, like, it is total. I have done it the other way. Like, that more difficult way I was doing earlier, I've done it that way before. Wait, what? I don't get all the backstages, just watch him suffer. Fuck. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? I'm not Well, I tried, and it killed me. So, that either means I was doing it wrong, or something else. What just happened? Oh. Are my fingernails too long again? I feel like I just cut them. Fuck. That is, it's like, it is literally the top of that. It's like as high as you can go. What the fuck? That's so cursed. You know what's cursed? This entire fuck-ass level. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I kept getting it, like, almost a few times in a row there for a second. And now I can't fucking get it anymore. I know I'm just slightly too fucking high. Ugh. God damn it. God damn it. I guess let myself fall just like slightly more. I don't know. How do you line this up more consistently? That's so bad. Okay. I don't. Oh, great. I only have, like, maximum 1 more hour. Nice. I don't have good memories in this place. Oh God. Well, I suppose welcome and goodbye, Fake. So I've heard, Fake. So I've heard. I can barely even get over there. It's so frustrating. All for a route that I don't even know if it's correct or not. Only the real ones stay with Loaf till the end. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I get it. Nice. That wasn't even enough? Oh no, I think that's a good pun. I just got pissed off because, you know... God, it feels like just so rarely do I even make it close. And then I just gotta hope and pray I've done the setup well enough for the rest of the level. Wow. God, please don't let this turn into another Attack of the Clones situation. Please don't let this turn into another Attack of the Clones situation. That was still not enough. Okay. It's definitely not. Well, not yet. Could get there. Even when I, like... Okay, what is the issue? Well, I wasn't referring to time spent in one room. You okay with a relatively big hint? I don't know. I'm still not sure. It feels like I'm close to the, it feels like I'm close to the solution and just not being precise enough to do what needs to be done. Not sure 'cause tired. Valid. That wasn't even close. What? How do I make this more consistent? I mean, if I could get it to not despawn, I guess, would that work? I do that? I don't know. I have yet to successfully get that block to despawn fast enough when I try doing an, up into the, down diagonal? Jesus. I mean, no, I think that would probably work. If I'm not mistaken. Nope, you still need that, don't you? You still need that one to fall. Okay. I'm alright. I think the way I was doing it probably it would have worked if I had gotten it right. That was just the fundamental issue, though, was, you know, actually getting it right. And I am just fucking ludicrously stubborn, and the fact that it would have worked if I had gotten it right probably means that in the long run, I would not have... I would have refused to reconsider what I was doing. That's kind of the dilemma. Because on one hand, like, you know, I was pretty close to getting it without the, just getting it with my method. Like, I had proof of concept on it. Like, I know it would have worked if I had gotten it correct. But the sad reality is that the method I was using was, like, substantially more difficult than what you have just proposed. That was the joke. That was the joke, JCR. No, I wanted to do Persona last Sunday. I just had too much studying to do, unfortunately. And so there will be more Persona soon. It will actually be on Sunday this time. It will actually be on Sunday this time. Okay, I'm doing this more difficult than it needed to be done, because you can just do that. And then... Fuck. So yeah, to finish what I was saying, Death, I would like to think I would have gotten that eventually on my own, but the sad reality of the situation is that I am really, really stubborn sometimes. And that might have, I might have just kept going with the harder method. And I think, had I kept going with the harder method, it would have eventually worked. And I kind of fucked up there, actually. And I think, had I kept going with my harder original idea, I would have eventually seen it work. However, you know what I bet the actual solution here is? I bet I do need... I bet it is to go over there and then, like, dash... No, you can't do that. That's not how that works. I don't know. We'll keep going with this. And I can try and modify the beginning if need be at the end. I love being stubborn with your harder solutions. Well, it would have worked eventually. It might have caused some, it would have caused me some grief. And, you know, for some people, that's probably exactly what they wanted to see out of this Celeste stream, but, you know, might be better in the long run. Okay. So, let's track this. I'm not making that jump. I need to find a way... Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I need to find a way... Okay. Ooh. Oh, I have it. Well, we'll try the jump. We'll try the jump. Okay. 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 I'm glad I didn't give up too early. Okay. 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 Okay, I was about to give up way too early. Really? Wait, what the fuck? Do I have to... How does this shit work? What the fuck? What did I think of the Game Awards? What is this? Hey, Dex! A normal super. Okay. Okay, okay. Why can't I get this fuck ass normal super off? There we go. Shit! Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Death count, death count, death count. It's gonna be bad. Nope, it was not my last advanced. I have one more. And it's because I rage quit thinking with portals at the second room. Alright, so, on tower, 2200. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That was less than belated Valentine's Day. That's good. 630. Okay, okay, okay. Not the worst, not the worst. By which I mean not worse than Attack of the Clone. Not worse than Attack of the Clone. Low bar to clear, I know. Low fucking bar to clear, I know. Starlit Station. Yeah, I did actually quite enjoy Starlit Station. That was a fun one. Yeah, you know, not as bad as it could have been with Tower. How close are we to success? It's thinking with portals time. You're not too upset with the hint? No, I'm not too upset. The deal with this hint is, the only deal with the hint is, like, it did, all it did was make me shift from a really stubborn solution to one that's... I had basically figured the level out, but I was taking a more stubbornly difficult path through the level. And so all I did was just move around 2 chunks, which makes it, like, slightly better. Thinking with portals might be fun, but as I said, I rage quit the second room of Thinking with Portals, so we'll see. I gotta go find Thinking with Portals again. Where is Thinking with Portals? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Where the fuck is Thinking with Portals? Oh, shit. Okay. So I have a decision to make, y'all. Okay, so you all will see we're only about 2 hours into this stream right now. Only about 2 hours into this stream. And here's my problem. Here's my dilemma. I had wanted to start this stream earlier in the day. But I had to spend an entire hour redoing my entire Olympus configuration, by which I mean completely uninstalling and reinstalling it, because some files got corrupted when I tried to update it, and so I had to completely reinstall it. It was a whole hassle. It took me almost an hour to do, and it meant that I had to start the stream way later than I wanted to. The problem now is that stream time is running into my dinner time, by which I specifically mean that my dinner is going to be ready in approximately 5 minutes. What I was hoping, which is a little earlier than I was expecting. And so what I'm thinking right now is I don't normally do this. I might have us take like a 15-minute break mid-stream, and I will come back afterwards. I cleared the tower, perfect timing, yeah. Now, what I could, I would actually like to stream a bit longer, you know, because I do technically, your dinner only lasts 15 minutes? No. No, it does not. It lasts longer than that, normally. But I could go eat very quickly, basically, and then come back afterwards. Otherwise, I have to stop streaming now. I have to stop streaming literally right now. So if you all are interested, I can leave the stream running just with an extended break in the middle while I go eat. Well, it's the same for me as I will leave. It's almost 2 a.m. Damn. So yeah. What do y'all think? I can just stop the stream. Could also start a second stream. True. But I already have a YouTube... Like, I'd have to come up with a new... YouTube streams don't like me stopping and restarting them as much. I could just call it part 2 or something on YouTube. Just, like, same description and everything. Just call it part 2. Would you all, if I took a mid, this would be the first time I ever do this, but if I took a break to go eat dinner, just however long it takes, and just started another stream. Dex, I have an important question for you. Because my dinner is ready, like, approximately now-ish. And, I probably need to go eat. But I could start another stream. If I could leave for like 15 to 30 minutes and just start another stream when I get back. But I don't know if you'd still be up then. It would still be, I'd still be restarting it earlier than normal. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. I can return to my nocturnal ways. Exactly. If you're quick, I might be lurking. We could just call it here for the day, though. That's the other thing. It would feel weird, though. That's like a 2-hour stream. I mean, we got done the thing I was hoping to get done, so it's not like a complete loss. All right, well, good night, Dex. Well, it's not just that, Dex. I was genuinely planning to do a longer stream. It's just my dinner is ready, like, a lot earlier than it normally is. It's just unfortunate timing. The good thing, though, is I think I'll probably end up doing Celeste earlier next week. Oh, by the way, Dex, I am going to make an effort to permanently shift to, afternoon streams. Or at least for an extended period of time, switch to afternoon Celeste streams. There is enough interest in early afternoon streams that I'm thinking, if I can, I'm gonna try and switch to that. Okay, I know it's a short stream, but I might... Yeah, no, do not worry at all, Dex. My stream schedule is wickety whack, or however you want to pronounce things. I don't know. Yeah, I think I should probably just call it here, and call it a night. It's unfortunate because I wanted to stream for a little bit longer, but I can see no way to go about this that doesn't make the timing really inconvenient. So I think I'm gonna call it there. Apologies about the super short stream. I enjoyed it regardless. I genuinely did one room this stream. That's so fucking goofy. Oh well. Well, I guess at this point, the hope is that I can finish Thinking with Portals next stream, and then start on the Heart side, the stream after that. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I know it's a short as fuck stream, but I hope you all enjoyed it while it lasted, and I hope to see you again probably next Tuesday. I think there's a better chance than not that it will be next Tuesday that I come back for Strawberry Jam, especially given how short this one was. So I'll try probably next Tuesday afternoon for another Celeste stream, and then I will be back also on this Sunday for more Persona 3. That will be an evening stream, though. That one will be. Beyond that, hopefully D&D sometime next week. Probably Thursday if it does happen. Maybe not, because I think Kane has finals next week, so we'll see. But yeah, that's about as far as I've thought stream schedule out. So I will see you all in a few days for Persona. But for now, I'll have to bid you all adieu. So we had Death here tonight. We had JCR, we had Dex, Orca, and CD, and Fake, I think. That was the crew. So yeah. Appreciate y'all for sticking around for however long it was. Sorry about the short stream. But I enjoyed it. I hope you all did as well. And I will see you all next time. Bye. Ciao.